and welcome back to my bathroom. Today I wanted to do my trip to the mall haul when I went with my girlfriends a couple weekends ago. I've had all this stuff stuffed away and I haven't really used much of it, so I wanted to get it out there, and I just have been so busy. All of us are busy though, aren't we? It's crazy. So let me just get started. Where to start? Okay, the first thing I did was I went to MAC, and I could live in a MAC store, in a Sephora store. I could live at the mall, okay? I could just become a literal raw mall rat and just live at the mall the rest of my life. Hey, there's food, there's whatever. I got 2 of the MAC Gently Off Eye Makeup Remover. I love this stuff. I love eye makeup remover. I use it every day. I need it, okay? I need it. It's a drug for me. I need my eye makeup remover. But what I like about this, I've already shaken that one up. See, it's half oil, half water, or whatever. And if you make sure you shake it up, and it really does a good job of taking my eye makeup off. I do wear a lot of eye makeup. I'm not going to apologize for that. This is a beauty community. I love eye makeup. I love it. It's an addiction. It is. The next thing I got was, I have the saddest little makeup case in my handbag. I need one kind of small because I switch handbags all the time. I got this little MAC handbag, or MAC makeup bag, and I haven't used it yet, but I've been waiting to show you this haul. I like it. It's got a little to put stuff in. I just thought it was cute as a button with a little handle. I'm anxious to stick that in my handbag, just to put things for overnight, whatever. So that's my MAC cosmetic case. The next thing I got was my beautiful sister Karen. I had gotten this blush. It's called Koi Girl, and I had gotten it for myself. And this was about a year or so ago. I got it for myself, and absolutely, it was not me. It's kind of a mauve pink, and so I gave it to her. She's a lot darker complected, much like my mother, who was from Panama, full Panamanian. And Karen looks more like her, so I got this. She asked me around Christmas time to get her, if I was ever at MAC, to pick her up another one, and so I did, and I hope she likes it. Then for myself, I picked up my favorite MAC blush, which is Peaches. I love this color. It's just it's a sheer tone blush. It's very buildable. I just put it on my cheekbones. I love it. It doesn't have any shimmer. It's very matte. It's just a really pretty, easy to wear. I like it for summer. It just gives your face that kind of peaches and cream glow that I'm looking for. The next thing I got was another Luna. I love Luna. I just absolutely love it. I was down to I hit pan quite a while ago. I live by Luna. I've shown you this before. I just put a little bit right on the tops of my cheekbones, and it just gives your face, when the sun or the light hits your face, just a little bit just enough of a glow to keep you looking younger. I think it does anyway. Then I got paint pots. Of course, I love Painterly Paint Pot. I've tried the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and it kind of irritated my eyelids. I couldn't figure out what it was, if it was my eyeshadow, my mascara, what exactly it was that was irritating me, so I started deleting one at a time to change it, and sure enough, it was my Urban Decay Primer Potion. So, I hate to open this. What happens with me is I get the Painterly Paint Pot, and this one's not that bad yet, but it starts drying out and looking really nasty. If somebody has a way to tell me to save that a little bit, because the new ones are just so perfect, and I use it every time I put my eyeshadow on, just because it does help it to stick. One of those will last me. I have actually dried them out more than I'd ever used them all. If you're more careful, I think they would last you a lot longer. The next thing I got was an empty, back to the paint pots. I was watching Pixie Woo, and she got this one. She was showing this one in Groundwork, which I'm anxious to try it. It's kind of a brown. Brown is supposed to look better with blue eyes. And, hey, I say work with what you got. Accent what you have. And one of the things I like to accent on my blue eyes. The next thing I got was an empty palette. These are like $5. I love these just because then I get my store, you can get the Pro Shades, which I'll show you those. And I just like to take them out and pop them in. I do the back to MAC, depot some of the ones that I do have, but that's just an empty palette that I got. Let me see. The next thing I got from MAC was, So the colors of eyeshadows that I got were, this one was in aqua, because my eyes are kind of aqua blue. They're kind of a baby blue, but I like this color. I just thought it would be pretty. I don't know, for springtime. I'm not going to do it now because I have to go to the hospital and get an MRI. If it doesn't come out well, I won't tell you about it. I'll just disappear. If it does come out well, you'll see my face again. Just that simple, okay? The next one I got is gesso. I love gesso. It's just a matte white. I use my gesso, which I'm not going to open that one yet. This palette is disgusting. Look at that. That is like a rat went through it. But I just take a flat brush, and I like to use gesso. I use it under the brow bone, and then I put it right here in the inner corners. It makes you look wide awake, which I'm never wide awake. And I really like the gesso. So that is what I use. I use it under the brow bone as well. Anything you want to stick out, you put it the light. Anything you want to recede, you put dark. So that's why I have a lot of dark on these baggy eyeballs, my hooded eye, as Wayne Goss called. The next color I got was Quarry. Oh my gosh, I live and love Quarry. I usually put on like a black NYX NYX pencil in black on the lid, and then over the top of that I usually use Quarry. Today I didn't. I'll show you what I used. I love Quarry. It's just a really good flesh tone taupe color. It's matte. It's perfect for any age, any look you're going for. I love my Quarry. So I got another one of those, a backup, because I love it so much. The next thing I got was Club, which I thought, oh, I need to get Club. I'm sure I don't have it. I'm sure I don't have it. In this little palette, I have it. So, not sure about Club. I don't really even like it that much just to have one, let alone to have two. The next color I got, which is a really pretty color, I really like this color. I'm going to pull this one out. It's called Digit, and it's a really, really soft, like a lavender color. I'm not good at swatches. It's just a really light lavender color. I thought that would look really pretty for spring. So that was the color Digit. That's all that I did get at MAC. Then I went to Sephora, and I don't know if any of you are subscribed to Daisy Nation. Oh, she is just a doll. I could listen to her talk all day. She's everything opposite of me. She's dark, she's beautiful, she's absolutely stunning, she's got the sweetest personality, and she talks so slow with this British accent, so concise. She's a wonderful makeup artist. I am not a makeup artist in any way, trust me. There's just something about her, I just love her. But she did an Elizabeth Taylor look that was absolutely, the reason she asked me if I like Elizabeth Taylor, my mother actually, let me run and get that picture. She had asked me if I liked Elizabeth Taylor, and of course I liked Elizabeth Taylor. My mother, if you wanted to really, when she was alive, she died a year ago this month, and if you really wanted to make her happy and make her feel good, just tell her, Mom, you look just like Elizabeth Taylor today. And she really did. When she was younger, she did look like Elizabeth Taylor. She had the dark hair. Her eyes were kind of a greenish, bluish colored, hazel, very pretty eyes. The dark hair, the olive kind of skin like Elizabeth Taylor. So yeah, Daisy, I loved Elizabeth Taylor because my mother loved her. I think she strived to look like her and be like Elizabeth Taylor, and she didn't miss it by much. But anyway, in her Elizabeth Taylor look, she was talking about NARS, Ashes to Ashes, and man, oh man, she described it, and I was like, I have got to get some Ashes to Ashes. I love that color. So this is the Ashes to Ashes. I have it on today. What I did was put the NYX pencil just a little bit on the lid and kind of wing it up just a little bit. And then over the top of that, I use my 224 brush. Where is it? I just use my 224 brush, get a little bit on, and put it right over the top of that, right there above the crease. And I love Ashes to Ashes. It's got just a little bit of not a shimmer, it's kind of like a satin. I love it. I really do like it. Thank you so much, Daisy Nation. You are adorable. If you're not subscribed to her, I would suggest that you do, because she is just all that and then some. I love the girl. I absolutely love her. The next thing I got was when I was at Sephora, I got a refill. I got 2 refill brush heads for my Clarisonic, which I am loving my Clarisonic. I was using a toothbrush. I was on the bandwagon of that's too much money. I'm not going to buy one. Waste of money, waste of time, waste of counter space, da da da. And then I got one, and I absolutely everything I said, flip it, because I think that it's you can say, okay, just use a buffer or use a whatever in the shower. There's something about the way these brush heads turn on your face that just I think it polishes your face. Okay, I think my face is polished like a piece of old silver, and I got 2 of these, and I've had a lot of people say, how often do you change it? It said on the box, I think every 3 to 4 months. I've been changing mine. I got it around Christmas. I've just changed it, so I'm going to change mine about every 2 or 3 months instead, just because, yeah, because it's me. Let me see. The next thing I got when I was there was at the mall. I got this. I had seen Lisa D1 talk about this color, and it's a nail varnish by Elamasca, and it's called Luella. And I just think it's a really pretty Barbie pink with a little bit of a duochrome in it. I don't have it on today. Today I have on Professional 10 and Sirens of the Sea, which, yeah, I've got to get it on my eye, so yeah. At least I'm not going to take any blood, so that's a good thing. I don't like seeing my blood come out of my veins. And because I'm a beauty insider at Sephora, I got a Ojan Color Sustain Tahitian Color Revealing Shampoo. So yeah, I'm anxious to try that. I have not tried anything from Ojan that I didn't really like. Then when I was at the mall, they had a little kiosk there, which I was shocked, and I hope that it's legitimate. But I got another Lilash backup. And I'll tell you why. I've had so many people ask me if, oh, I want to try Lilash, or Latisse, both. I don't know about Latisse, but I think they're about the same thing. I want to try Lilash, but I've heard it turns your eyes dark. I heard that it turns your eyelids dark. Well, I've been using it now for over 2 years, and my eyes are exactly the same color that they've always have been. My eyelids did go a little bit darker. They went like 2 shades darker than the rest of my face. But I just figured, hey, I wear eyeshadow most all the time, and secondly, it faded off. Now my eyelids are exactly the same color as the rest of me. So I swear by Lilash, my eyelashes have just gone crazy. I love it. Then I went to Macy's, of course. I had to get some more Lancome Genifique. I swear by this. I use the Clarisonic. I've said this so many times, and I hope you guys, I love it. It just is working for me, and I think that it would work for others as well. I use the Clarisonic, I scrub, one of these days I'm going to get brave again and show you how I use the Clarisonic. I use my Estee Lauder Soft Clean soap cleanser on it, and it gives me so many bubbles. I mean, I've literally got bubbles coming out my nose when I'm doing it. I don't listen to the beeps. I don't even care about the beeps. I'm a rule breaker. I'm not going to listen to the beeps. I just start on my nose, go all over my entire face, and just scrub it till I feel like it's clean. And when I think it's clean, I scrub it a little bit more. I do down my neck. I do my chest area. I even do the tops of my hands. That's why I'm going to start changing my Clarisonic head more often. But I do that. Use a toner. Just make sure. I mean, everything. My face is clean. I mean, it is. You couldn't get it any cleaner. You could eat a meal off my face. It's that clean. Then, when it's still a little bit damp from the toner, I slap on some of my Lancome Genifique, and it's just the softest. I love the way it makes my face feel. Then I put on straight back to my Lumedia, go to bed, and sleep on my little silk pillowcase. What's happening is the Clarisonic has cleaned my face, and it's readied my skin for the serums. That's where I think that the toothbrush or any other kind of exfoliator kind of misses the mark a little bit. So when I use the Clarisonic, I put my serums, my lotions, my moisturizers on, I go to bed. That's what the time when my skin is repairing itself, when the products are doing their job, and the Clarisonic has just readied my face for that. I swear by the Genifique, I just keep buying it. I can't stop buying it because I don't want it to run out. I don't want Lancome to quit making it. Because I bought that, I got a little baby, isn't that the cutest little baby bottle of the Genifique? I use that for travel. And then also because I bought that, I got the Lancome Absolute. I'm not really sure what exactly I do with that, and I know that I butchered that name. I'm not even close to French. When I was a kid, I spoke Spanish, but now I've lost all of that. So that was my makeup haul for that. Also, when I was at the mall, who can go to the mall and not stop at Victoria's Secret? I'm not going to show you my bras and underpants that I bought, but I am going to show you these. I got these adorable little pajamas. I thought they would be very cool for summer. They're just, these are in the green and white stripe. I got them in a medium. I like them just a little bit big. The shorts that go with them, aren't they just adorable? They have a little Victoria's Secret pocket or a little pocket with the Victoria's Secret logo and a drawstring waist. I love them. They're cool and they're comfortable. I've gotten pajamas from there before that were like a little bit of flannel. These I got in the blue, same principal idea with that, and then the top is just blue and white stripe. 3/4 length sleeves that button up, but you can let them down so they're full length sleeves. I thought they would be great in the summer. I need pajamas because stay in a hotel, people come to your room, what are you going to do? You don't want to show up in your grunders. I certainly don't. So you can answer the door in pajamas like that. You look fine. Sit and have a chat with your friends, whatever. So that is my haul from the mall. I hope you all enjoyed it. I need to put all this stuff away and get ready for my MRI. Wish me luck. Yeah, I'm not going to lie and say I'm not nervous because I am. The one thing I told my husband, I made a mistake. He said, "What's on your agenda for today?" We say that every day that we see each other. And I said, I started not to tell him. I don't want him there. I don't want him there. He drives me crazy. Last time I went in and I had to have a mammogram, 3 hours, and he was just, oh my gosh, he drove me absolutely up the wall. So today, I'm a little apprehensive about it. I don't want him there. And he just called and said, now where do I go? What do I do? What am I supposed to? I'm like, look, stay at the office. I don't need you there. I really don't. I don't need him there. I love him, but this is the thing I want to do on my own. Maybe he'll get lost. That'd be nice. Anyway, I thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.